Hello, wonderful story lovers, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a very special story for you, all about friendship, feelings, and the magic of forgiveness. Are you ready? Let's dive into a sunny meadow filled with fun and adventure. In a bright, green meadow, where flowers bloomed in every color of the rainbow, lived a cheerful little rabbit named Ruby. Ruby had soft, white fur, long, floppy ears, and a twitchy pink nose that was always sniffing out something exciting. Her favorite thing in the whole world was playing with her friends under the warm sun. She loved hopping through the tall grass, playing hide-and-seek behind the buttercups, and sharing sweet clover with everyone. Among all her friends, her best friend was a lively squirrel named Max. Max had a big, bushy tail and was the fastest tree climber in the entire meadow. Ruby and Max were inseparable. They would spend their days inventing new games and telling each other silly jokes. Ruby's most prized possession was a beautiful, shiny red ball. It wasn't just any ball. Her grandma had given it to her, and it could bounce higher than any other ball in the meadow. Ruby loved it more than anything. One sunny afternoon, Ruby and Max were playing a game of catch with the red ball. Ruby would toss it high into the air, and Max, with his quick reflexes, would leap and catch it before it hit the ground. "Higher, Ruby. Throw it higher," chirped Max, his eyes sparkling with excitement. Ruby giggled and threw the ball with all her might. It soared through the air like a little red bird, higher and higher, until it went right over Max's head and landed near an old, rocky ledge. Crack! A sharp, sad sound echoed through the meadow. Ruby's ears drooped. She hopped over to the ledge and saw her beautiful red ball, now with a big crack down the middle. It was broken. Tears welled up in Ruby's big, brown eyes. Her heart felt heavy and achy. She looked at Max, and her sadness quickly turned into a hot, prickly feeling of anger. "You broke it, Max. You broke my favorite toy," she cried out, her voice trembling. Max's bushy tail dropped. He looked at the broken ball and then at his best friend's tear-streaked face. He felt awful. "Oh, Ruby, I'm so sorry," he stammered, his own voice small and shaky. "It was an accident. I didn't mean to. I promise." He tried to get closer, to give her a comforting pat, but Ruby hopped back. "Go away. I don't want to talk to you," she sniffled, turning her back on him. Max tried again, saying he was sorry over and over, but Ruby just covered her ears and refused to listen. Feeling sad and rejected, Max slowly walked away, his head hanging low. Ruby sat by the broken ball for a long time, feeling a storm of emotions inside her. She was sad about a toy, but she was also angry at Max. The meadow, which usually felt so cheerful, now seemed gray and lonely. After a while, she decided to hop around by herself, trying to shake off the bad feelings. She started running faster and faster, not really watching where she was going. Suddenly, her foot caught on a tangled tree root, and she tumbled head over paws, landing in a heap on the ground. "Ouch!" she cried, looking at her scraped knee. Just then, a furry little figure darted out from behind a nearby tree. It was Max. He had been watching from a distance, worried about his friend. He rushed to her side immediately. "Ruby, are you okay?" he asked, his voice filled with concern. He gently helped her sit up and looked at her scraped knee. "Don't worry, I'll help," he said softly. He quickly gathered some soft, cool moss and carefully placed it on her scrape to make it feel better. As Ruby looked at Max's worried face, she saw how much he cared. He wasn't thinking about their fight. He was only thinking about helping her. At that moment, Ruby remembered all the fun times they had shared, all the laughter and all the secrets. She realized that Max would never hurt her on purpose. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes. She had made a mistake by running without looking, and he had made a mistake during their game. Her anger started to melt away, replaced by a warm feeling of understanding. She looked at Max, and a small smile appeared on her face. "Thank you, Max," she said quietly. Then she took a deep breath and said the words that had been stuck in her heart. "I forgive you, Max. I know you didn't mean to break my ball. Friendship is more important than any toy." Max's face lit up with relief and happiness. A huge grin spread across his face, and his bushy tail started wagging back and forth excitedly. "Really? Oh, thank you, Ruby," he exclaimed. He gave her a big, warm hug. The gray clouds in Ruby's heart disappeared completely, and the meadow felt sunny and bright once more. They sat together for a moment, and then Max had an idea. "I know, we can fix the ball together. My dad's great at fixing things." And so they did. With a little help and some sticky sap, they managed to patch up the red ball. It wasn't perfect anymore, but to Ruby, it was now even more special, because it was a reminder of their strong friendship. From that day on, Ruby and Max played together every day, their bond even stronger than before. They learned that accidents happened, but true friendship is about understanding, caring, and forgiving. And the moral of our story today is that forgiveness is a superpower. It helps heal hurt feelings and makes friendships grow even stronger. Thank you so much for joining us for this heartwarming tale. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Until next time, keep spreading kindness and love. Bye for now.